Welcome, fellow traveller, to episode 14 of the Bromantic Quest.
See, we've still got some candles burning.
I haven't left quest mode due to the fact the eternal flames have not been extinguished.
You must have had a fucking week.
My week has been insane.
I've killed hundreds.
Everyone that disagreed
Yeah.
has been killed.
What a week. What a week. Well, at least we don't have to magic them in.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
And people are probably really impressed that the wax isn't just poured everywhere.
Mm.
But that's
Yeah.
what you get for
That's
having
what
magic.
eternal flame does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The magic of eternal flame.
Beautiful.
But there is one guy who breaks the fourth wall and breaks the barrier of eternal flame, and that is Cobra Stacker.
The quest sponsored by Cobra Stacker on YouTube, your destination for all your gold and silver stacking needs. For expert tips and advice, stacking gold and silver. A great channel filled with loads of real gold and silver content.
Gold and silver content.
Let's get
Stacking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I know we say it every week, guys, but if you're not subscribing, then...
Who even are you?
Yeah, thanks, because I was lost in that. So, yeah. Then we don't love you. We do.
If you're not subscribing, then you're basically spitting in our faces.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. That is actually what you're doing, yeah. But yeah, so please get over there, have a little subscribe and watch some of the stuff. It's top-notch stuff, all of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so... right, well, I guess we're already in quest mode. So we should probably...
Do you know what we should do before?
We should...
A recap.
You're currently chatting to Tergon, and he's just said to you, he's given you all of your stuff, and he says, here are the 3 potions. There is great talk of the Lightning Thief, but we personally have never come across him in all of our travels. But we believe that the sorceress, who we're asking you to see, we can get information from her. We believe. Why don't you take a look at these? And he turns around and he pulls down these 2 axes, and they are black steel. She takes the dragon fang gauntlets, and she goes. I am concerned. She should not be this long. Brianne was only an hour's ride away.
Can you check it out?
I can. And then now in the clearing you can see almost what looks like a tribe. A small one. But you can see them in the clearing. They are... An elemental moves through the tree and come and meet you eye to eye. Like a full length one, not one of these smaller ones.
Yeah.
And then she grabs your axe and cuts the djinn's face. What are you doing?
Grab me other axe.
Let's go! Let's go! So you do slice him in half. But as you do so, the water reforms.
Yeah, I thought that might happen.
But my guy's looking tired.
Yeah.
However, Jackie Moon and Kaitana, as cool as a cucumber, Jackie Moon leaps and cuts the head off of this air elemental, and Kaitana slides underneath and slices its body. And then as they do this, they bring the axes together, and a black flame ensues in the middle, and this air elemental just turns to air, into nothing.
Everyone with me. Run in the hole.
You do what?
Run into the hole.
Run into the hole.
Yeah,
Nice. And now suddenly, all the light begins to fade in the tree, and you hear, "Enough."
That was amazing.
Now, yeah. Well, The recap was what was really amazing. Yeah.
No, I just enjoy those.
Yeah.
It's the effort you put into it every week.
Yeah, no, I will never
It
not
never
commit.
fails.
No. Unless I was maybe dying. You'd always get a full on the way up there, yeah.
Unless I was dying.
Yeah, no, unless I was... Do you know what I'm really missing doing as well?
What?
Spells.
Spell.
Whenever I get to do a spell. Yeah, I love doing a spell, and I've not been able to do many. To be honest with you, we've got Prior with us now, though, so hopefully at some point he'll whip out a spell.
At the moment, he's just been stabbing people up.
Standing people up?
Yeah, he stabbed an elemental.
Stabbing people up. He has been doing that,
What did you think I said?
Standing people up.
Oh, yeah.
Like you turned up and he's like, where is that Prior?
I thought of it differently then, and I was thinking he was just picking people up off the floor. Come on, stand up.
Whew, what a day, what a day. He's like this tall. Woo, there we go.
Right, guys. We're in already.
Yeah. So, you are a couple stories down, making your way up, and Jackie and Caetana are a couple of stories above you. Jackie's a little bit ahead of Caetana, I think. This large cloud just cries out, enough. And with that, 4 air elementals just start to come out of this large cloud. 2 of them head down towards you. 2 of them head over to Jackie and Caetana.
Okay. I'm going to attempt a leap from my side of the stairs to the other side and whip out a raging tempest mid-leap.
Jesus. Wow.
We're going for it. A raging tempest. Well, I've turned into a Tekken character, I don't know, but... Raging tempest.
So, when you perform raging... No, right, so you get yourself ready, you take a couple of steps and you leap across. You then almost helicopter yourself, crying out raging tempest. And this huge tornado forms around you. It lifts you up 1 story and it blows these 2 against the wall, doing hard damage to them. It even disorientates the 2 that are above as well, around Caetana and Jackie Moon.
So I'm up a story.
You are. You're only
Wonderful.
1 story short from Caetana and Jackie Moon.
I will then sprint up the stairs towards Caetana and Jackie Moon then.
Cool. As you do this, you see the cloud lets out another 3. 1 of them goes towards Caetana and Jackie Moon, and 2 go down towards you. You also notice that Jackie Moon moves away from Caetana. So this one meets you on the stairs, while the other 2 that have been hurt are just trying to make their way up to you now.
Okay. So that's another 3.
You have 3 around you, and so does Caetana.
Oh, 2 went for Caetana?
1 went for Caetana, but she already had 2 around her.
Okay, and 2 went for me.
And yeah, you only...
So I've got 4 on me.
No, one went for you. 2 went for you, you're right, yeah.
I've
2
got
went
4
for you.
around
You've got
me.
4 around you, Caetana's got 3.
Okay.
Top math, quick math.
All right, I want to... You know, like in like samurai movies, where they run and slice through but continue going? That's what I want to do.
Crikey.
To Sarah
we can go for that. You're not
With
really
my-
much of a samurai though, but
With my air sword. I especially don't want to break
Stride.
I just want to slice through and keep running.
bro. Right, you
Fall off the stairs.
right. I can't. So the
You
thing
trip
is,
and down all the stairs like a cartoon.
You run and you do this running air slash, and it looks great. But this air elemental sees it coming and just splits his body in half.
Wonderful.
And you miss. With that, the 2 that are downstairs conjure up a large thundercloud together, and they cast it in your direction. And it hits you, but you just about see it, so it glances off your back and it does 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Just so you know, you threw a 10, right? And I thought, man, we're gonna do this guy. Who threw an 11? And I thought, well, what are the other 2 going to throw? Who threw a 12? And I was like, what?
If it's going to fuck you, it's going to fuck you good.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what could I do?
Okay. So I'm sprinted past him now anyway.
You are beyond him.
Yeah. I'm going to keep going up to reach Caetana.
Well, they are much faster than you. Yep, Caetana's taken a bit of a walloping from the three that are around her. Nice. Yep, so Caetana sort of buckles down, so she's sort of on one knee at the minute, and you head up towards them. You take 3 thunderclouds doing 2 points of damage each to the back of you while you make your way there, but you are now up to where Caetana is.
Okay. I'm going to, if she's surrounded by 3 and on her knees, I'm going to slash through the heads of the 3.
Of the 3.
Like an arc, like a cleave. A cleave through.
You cleave through all 3, doing obviously unreal damage. Your sword completely replenishes all of its air power.
Yeah. Have I absorbed any of them?
All 3.
I've absorbed all 3.
That's what I'm saying. Your sword's completely replenished.
Ooh, lovely.
But you do take 1 thundercloud, doing 2 points of damage to you.
Okay. I'm going to pull Caetana to her feet. And then where are the other 4?
They've pretty much caught up to you now.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're up there.
All right. I want to take my shield out and go for like a shield bash. There's 2 that are injured, quite injured, aren't they? From the
Yes, 2
yeah, so I'm going to try and
injured.
go for them to try and absorb them into the shield.
Yeah, nice. The rolling's been pretty good. So you strike these 2, and they both get absorbed into the shield. The other 2, however, both throw some thundercloud at you, and it does 3 points of damage in total. Caetana starts to make her move away from you to try and help Jackie Moon. As you look, or you can't see Jackie Moon, but you can hear there is almost like a twister that's up there with Jackie Moon.
Before Caetana makes a move away, I'm just going to grab her and say, Caetana, and then like put my hand out. And what I wanted to do is I'm going to flip her up
Nice.
a level.
So she steps onto your hands and you throw her up. As she goes up, she takes a thundercloud, but she manages to latch onto the stairs and then just kind of clambers her way up. So yeah, she's only got half a staircase to climb up now, and you've got a full flight and a half to get back up there.
All right. I'm going to turn to the other 2 remaining elementals then. Just a big... are they together? What's their positioning?
Yeah, they're together. They're both actually on the staircase pretty much behind you.
Yeah. In which case I'll do another cleave and cleave through 2 of them. Or attempt to, anyway.
So as you do this, one of the air elementals actually got an air-type weapon, like a sword.
Ooh,
yeah, I know, right?
naughty.
And it just manages to deflect. It can't stop the force of yours, but it just manages to deflect it. So it takes a minor amount of damage. And the other one with a thundercloud throws it at you, but you do a lovely little dodge. And it just catches your hair.
Gives a gust of wind.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And you look like in one of the movies. You just got like all the air going behind you.
Are they stable enough for me to grab hold of, or do I feel like if I tried to grab one, my hand would just go through it like a cloud?
You've just got to try it, mate.
But with fighting like 20 of them, do I feel like I would be able to grab one? Like, how do I feel like their texture is?
I mean, you work it out.
I'm going to attempt to grab one by the throat.
By the throat, you naughty thing. So as you go to grab it, you can definitely feel some sort of matter there, but you squeeze way harder than you need to, and you essentially just break its throat, and its body kind of just turns to air, and you're just kind of left with a head in your hands.
I'm going to smash the other one with its head.
Yeah? We're gonna roll for that. Yeah, you smash the other one with through a 12 with the head in your hand, and this also kills the other one. The thundercloud starts brewing up a large bolt of lightning.
Okay.
And from this, it creates 2 thunder elementals. Or I should say lightning elementals, really. They do contain cloud, but there is just streaks of lightning just flowing around them.
Okay.
But the cloud has now reached a size where all these elementals have been coming out of it that it's now starting to form an elemental itself.
Right. Is the elemental larger than a normal elemental or similar sort of size?
The large black one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big.
Like a big elemental.
It's a big elemental,
Right,
yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm going to sprint up to Caetana and Jackie. Mm-hmm. What are the other 2 thunder elementals going to do?
They're heading
Lightning
towards
elementals.
you. Let's not stress it.
They're heading towards me.
They're heading
All
towards
right,
you.
I won't head up to Jackie and Caetana then, no.
Okay.
I will.
Then, yeah, redo it. Then, yeah.
I'll just stand there and look at them.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and hatchet them.
Cool. So from where you are now, actually, you can see Brianne because she's on the edge. You can see she almost looks possessed. She's kind of dipping in and out of a bit of consciousness. Her eyes are kind of rolling into the back of her head. It almost looks like she's muttering. And you can see Jackie Moon just tapping her on the face. You don't know what Jackie's saying to her, but it looks like she's trying to rouse her. As they move closer, you go to hatchet one, and it just does a fine dodge, and it throws lightning at you, doing 8 points of damage. The other one throws lightning at you, but your sword absorbs the lightning. Indeed.
Intriguing. Okay. Can I take a swing with my sword? I want to watch my sword to see if anything comes out, if I feel like it's emanating any lightning or thunder.
So to give you an idea of where these are, one is in front of you, one is about 5 meters behind. So you're only going to take a swing at the one in front of you.
I love when you shake your head after a
No,
roll.
it's so honestly when the dice roll and I see what's going to happen, I'm like, oh god, like you throwing a 4 and they're throwing a 12, and do you know what I mean? It's just not gonna. Do you know what I mean? You swing, mate, and you miss, and with that, it rears back a thunder fist and just strikes you across the face, singeing some of your beard hair and doing 8 points of damage again. The one behind throws lightning at you again. This time it deflects off of your sword onto your shoulder, doing 4 points of damage.
Jesus.
You can also hear some grunts from Caetana up above.
Some grunts.
Something like, here,
So they're fighting something then.
Well, you can see Jackie and Brianne. They ain't fighting nothing. But Caetana, who's above you, story above you.
All right, I'm going to run round so I can try and get Caetana in view.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to leave the... Or try and get away from the
they'll follow.
Yeah, they're probably faster than you, mate. Good old cumbersome Gazzamatraz. So let's do 2 rolls for you. So as you go to run, you don't get very far, and you get hit by a jolt of lightning that does 5 points of damage, and it kind of paralyzes you a little bit, seizes up your muscles, and you kind of trip a little bit and are on sort of all fours or just on one hand. The other one throws a bit of lightning at you, but you just lift your head up slightly. It hits the wall. You see that it really chips away at some of the stone next to you. It would have been quite a hit. And you get to make your move.
Is Caetana in view at all, or
No, you've made it like 2 steps.
all right? I'm going to go take another thing to see
Yeah,
if I
you're
can
gonna
see
go for it again?
Caetana, yeah.
This time you really get a bit of pace on, and you make it about 6 steps, and they're throwing lightning at you, but you're dodging it until they just catch your leg, doing about 4 points of damage. But you just managed to stumble about another few steps. So you're kind of a quarter of the way around now. Still can't quite see Caetana, but you've made a much better headway this time.
Okay. I would like to Raging Tempest where I am.
Where you stand.
But move with it if I can up the stairs. Right. Does that make sense?
It does. So you start running and start to Raging Tempest. However, as you do it, your sword hits the wall next to you and throws you off balance. It does, however, let out a whirlwind, a small one, but this whirlwind has a little bit of lightning to it, and it strikes the dark elemental up above and just pushes the two lightning elementals slightly, but you fall and you manage to grab the ledge, but you are currently just dangling.
Okay. I guess I'll try and pull myself up then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's going to be one move in itself.
Yep.
As you go to pull yourself up, you are struck with lightning, doing 6 points of damage, and you fall to the story below.
Okay. I'm going to shout up, Caetana, what's going on?
You're a little bit lower now, so you can't really hear the grunts. But she goes, "There are too many."
Just one-man mission, ignore all pain, sprint up them stairs. Okay. Berserker style, run through the pain.
I mean, you've got some Berserker juice on you.
Hmm.
Oh, fuck me. Nah, bruh, it's not gone well. You take one step, and you were just cast in the face of lightning. It does 10 points of damage to you. Yeah.
All right, just take the hit.
Mm-hmm.
I look back and just like that, and then have you seen like the Henry Cavill meme where he goes and like loads his
hands up? Yeah,
I'll do that.
Yeah,
and turn on the rage in my gauntlets. Like,
nice. Do you sheath the sword at this?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So sword sheath,
shield on the back, and then I'm boom, boom, and then just run, and then sprint, and anything I come across, just gonna throw through.
I want you to know that what you've just said is exactly what happens. And as you load your hands, your veins start to pop out, and these gloves glow red. And you can feel in your chest your heart beats a little faster. Your mind goes a little duller because it only feels rage now. You then start stepping up the stairs, and you notice that you're moving more almost elegantly, just with quicker pace. And then with this, you get struck with 2 lightning strikes. The first one only does 2 points of damage to you. The next one does 5. But you notice coming down the stairs towards you now are what almost look like gargoyles. Stony, goblin-looking creatures. About 6 of them.
All right, I'm going to run through them.
Just keep making your way up. They're not that close to you yet. So they're making just so you know that you can see them. Mm-hmm. You're making your way up and they're making your way down.
Essentially anything that comes in front of me, I'm just going to swing through.
Yeah, that's fair. Cool. So one of the lightning elementals is just sort of within range for you. Now I'll give you the scenario here. It's about 3 meters from the edge. But if you jumped and cut a corner, you could probably hit it. Is that worth the risk to you?
Of course it is.
Cool.
We're in rage, mate. It shouldn't have been. You fall immediately.
Yeah. You fall to your death. No. So you leap and you sock it straight in the face. It lets out a bit of a cry, and it kind of disappears, and its lightning goes into the other one. And that one grows a little bit. But you catch the ledge with your hands. So you're now dangling from the next ledge.
Mm-hmm. You swing up. Swing my legs up. And keep on running.
Cool. Yeah. You literally, just with like a muscle up, just pull yourself straight up, land on your feet, continue the run. Some lightning is thrown at you, and it just kind of bounces around at your feet. The gargoyles have now made their way. They're about 3 meters ahead of you. So I don't know what's going to be said here. So, right. So as you start to make contact with these gargoyles, you realize they are hard. Mm-hmm. They are stony. You take up the first 2, but you are stopped by the next 4.
Okay.
Some lightning comes over, doing 4 points of damage to you as well. What is your health at current?
28.
Crikey.
Okay. So I've got 4 gargoyles, one elemental, yeah?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right. I'd like to pick up a gargoyle. How big are they?
Probably just above your waist in height.
Okay. So I want to pick one up, run him through the one behind him. So just smash them into each other, and then throw, and then grab another one and launch him at the lightning elemental.
Okay. So as you pick it up, you notice it is exceedingly heavy, but you are strong enough. And then you push it into the next one, but the other 2 behind hold him in place. And it's kind of like a tug of war, but the opposite now. You're just kind of butting heads fiercely.
I mean,
with
that's worse for the other one, surely.
Yeah.
Just getting crushed.
Yeah, I mean, but the others are like, fuck it. Like, we ain't moving. Their job is essentially to stop you. So the lightning elemental throws more down, doing 3 points of damage to you as well.
All right. The one I've got hold of, launch him at the lightning elemental, and then turn round and just hammer through. If they're all behind one another, I want to try and break through all 3.
Yeah.
Like some sort of kung fu master.
I like it. Yeah. So you turn with this one and throw it at the air elemental, and it is successful. It kind of disorientates this air elemental. Thankfully, he's not too far, so it can reach. As you then turn back to strike them, they're quickly upon you, and they deal you 3 points of damage.
Okay. So, what, they're on me?
They are literally on you.
Okay.
They're heavy, slowing you down, and they're just kind of digging their claws into you.
All right. It's my sword. It's not charged, is it?
It's not charged, no.
Error of your ways, Gaz. All right. I want to grab one of them. I just realised they're really heavy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just got to launch him off the edge.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you grab one, you successfully launch him off the edge. However, the other 2 deal 1 damage to you each, doing 2 points of damage total.
Cool. Grab another one, launch him off the edge.
This time, not only unsuccessful, but as you go to throw him, he grabs hold of you and you teeter towards the edge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're also then struck with 1 bolt of lightning, doing 4 points of damage.
Thank you, Neil. All right. The 2 left. If I'm near the edge, can I smash them together and then just shove them?
Yeah, we can go for
off
that.
The edge.
Mate, do you know you haven't thrown higher than a 7?
Good.
In like the last
Doing really well.
8 rolls. But you grab their heads and you smash them together. It doesn't quite cave their skulls in, but it leaves them unconscious, essentially.
And shoving them off the edge.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you can push them off the edge as well. They are winged beasts, so they can fly, but none of them did. The lightning elemental casts more lightning at you, doing 4 points of damage.
We're cutting this fine.
You are cutting it
We
fine.
are doing it anyway. How far is the elemental from me?
About 5 meters away.
Stairs or middle of the thing?
Middle of the thing.
Of course. I'm going to take my shield out, hold it towards the elemental, and sprint up the stairs.
Cool. Yeah.
Kind of want to draw him in.
Yeah.
So he can't ranged.
Yeah, I'm going to say that he does throw lightning at you. You're going to make it, I think it was 6 steps upstairs. That's about a quarter of the way around. And you deflect the lightning as well.
Has he come any closer?
No.
Has he stayed?
He stayed 5 meters away.
How far am I from Katana and Thingy?
You are about 1 story, 1.25 stories away.
Okay. I'll quickly bang a potion.
That sounds like a very...
Carry on running.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think you've left that a smidge late. They're rough, them ones, aren't they? Oh, they are rough.
I'm not a fan of them.
They are rough. Just so everyone knows, that is just pure rum. That is a
exciting.
strong pineapple flavoured
What you
rum.
also need to realise, the first ones were whiskey.
Yeah.
And that's what I prep for when I drink those. Not ready for the rum.
I know Gaz likes whiskey.
Mixing it up.
I kept it kind before. But now he's in a different area.
Yeah.
And the health potion is a little bit different. Kind of more of a rum thing going on, so...
Right. So that's 60 health, isn't it? Potion.
That is indeed a full 60 health potion.
All right. So, again, I'm going to bolt up the stairs. Shield towards the elemental.
Yeah. So you make it just 1 step. And he launches some lightning at you. Your shield, although it takes the hit, the lightning bolt's so big, it circulates around the shield, burning your arm, doing 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I first got the shield, they said that when I use it on a low health enemy, I can absorb some of its health.
Mm-hmm.
Do I just know how to do that?
Would you like to try?
Yeah.
So you pull the shield into you and concentrate all your energy into it. You then gain 35 health.
Jesus. Okay. Lovely. So that's how that works.
Cool.
Okay. Lovely. Now
However,
the shield's now hungry once more.
the shield feels hungry.
Okay. Well, don't worry, baby. I will feed you. All right. I wonder how long I can save that up for. All right. I'm going to. Right. Here's the plan. The elemental's in the middle. Yeah. Now, is he kind of level with me or just slightly above
He's
me?
exactly level with you, yeah.
Of course he is. I want to throw my shield in like an arc. So it flies up to the next level, but goes through the elemental.
If you're it
So
towards his head,
essentially-
that probably
Yeah,
would
so
work.
essentially what I want to do is frisbee the shield through the elemental's
Yeah.
face and then pick it up on the way back round as I'm running up.
He's bigger than you, so... So you throw this shield, but you kind of telegraph what you're doing, and he just kind of moves to the side. It sadly just bounces off of the step and falls 1 story down, so is now half a story beneath you. You've also lost 50 health.
God damn it. All right, well. Oh, do I get back shield? It's 1 story down, yeah?
Well, it's half a story.
Yeah. I'm going to running leap across. Hit the elemental. and land where my shield is.
You're going for a 15-meter leap. You do have rage on.
Yep.
So... I've got to say, I can't give it to you, but you leap across, you make contact with the elemental, doing a little bit of damage to it, but the lightning flows back through you, doing 4 points of damage, but you can kind of feel that takes health out of him, the elemental, but you just miss the stair, so you're now another story down.
Oh, well. Sprint back up then.
Yeah, sprint back up.
Pick up the shield on the way through.
Yeah. God, would you just throw something decent? So as you start to sprint, you make it about halfway back round. This elemental gains some sort of consciousness. Throws a lightning bolt at you. Does 6 points of damage.
All right.
Another half a story away from the shield.
Keep going.
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot of choice here.
No, you
My
don't
actions.
really. Cool. You get a good sprint on this go. You get to the shield. It throws some lightning at you. It makes contact, but only does 1 point of damage.
All right.
You block it with a shield.
And now I'm back up to 50 health, up more.
Yes.
All right. I need this elemental to come closer to me. I can't.
Staying around 5 meters away.
Have I picked up my hatchet along the way at all that I threw?
You have not picked up your hatchet. You are close to your hatchet, though.
Yeah?
You're about quarter off in front of you.
Oh, I'm going to go and pick it up then.
Yeah. Just thinking about where you were. when you threw it.
Shield again covering the elemental.
So you make it to the hatchet and pick it up. It throws lightning at you, similarly blocked, but does 2 points of damage.
Gonna hatchet it.
You're going to hatchet it now, yeah? This is a fine throw. It tries to dodge it, but essentially it just goes straight through its shoulder, almost what would be decapitating an arm, and the arm just fades into nothingness. But it grows another lightning arm, but you see its body size shrink as it does this.
Mm-hmm. It's still not approaching me.
It's staying out there.
It's really annoying.
It doesn't want to know you. It's seen what you can do.
It's very annoying. Do you know what? I'm just going to ignore it and carry on running up, keeping the shield to it, and just get to Katana and thingy.
Cool.
Just going to just stay there. Fuck it.
Yeah, cool. So you sprint up, you get about another quarter of the way around. You're now one full story short from where Brianne and Jackie are. You can't see Katana from where you are. She's directly above you, but Jackie and Brianne are straight across.
Back here again.
Yep, that's where you are. The large cloud now has almost turned into a full air elemental, but it's massive. It's like a black rain cloud. You can see lightning, blue lightning, just kind of surging through it as well. And it's moving towards Jackie and Brianne. What do you want to do?
I'm going to shout loud. Brianne! See if it stirs her in any way. Shout to her soul.
As you shout, thunder strikes at the same time, and your voice doesn't carry.
Do I feel like that was purposeful?
Yes.
Did it alert anyone, or did everyone just go, oh, thunder?
More, no one's surprised that
Because they were
this
expecting
giant
thunder.
being
Made thunder.
is making thunderous noises.
Well, I'm still continuing up the stairs anyway as I'm shouting. So
Yeah, cool.
How
I
far?
just want you to know that you threw a 1 when you shouted for
Yeah,
Brianne.
great.
Yeah,
I went.
hideous. Yeah, you know, sometimes when you got a shout, you just kept, just a fly threw into your mouth. Oh no! Now we're making some headway.
Good.
You make it about 3/4 of the way. You can now see Caetana on the other side as well. She is out cold.
Okay.
Just down. You don't know if she's dead. She just is motionless.
Okay.
The lightning elemental is now the size of a normal elemental. It's still about 5 meters away from you, following you. Above it, straight up, about 10 meters above it, is the big blue dark cloud. It looks down at you, and it says, "I, Vorteshk, shall be the last thing you see." And as it says "see," it throws lightning straight down at you. And it heats the shield up to the point where it's burning your arm. It's doing 5 points of damage. It's still throwing lightning down at you. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take my sword, put it into the bolt of lightning.
Oh, nice. Can you kind of like He-Man it?
Well, yeah, but I don't want to drop the shield.
No, you're not going to drop the shield. I just mean like you're going to like...
Yeah.
Yeah, like that, yeah.
I'm not dipping it in.
That's what it sounded like you were doing. I'm going to put it into the...
Right,
that's what I thought. That's what I was
sorry,
like...
no.
Yeah.
No, as in like...
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. Maybe a visual would have been good. I was picturing it's so lame.
Just dipped it in. Dip.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not working. After this roll, that's exactly what I did. You dip your sword in.
Yeah.
Like some sort of absolute fairy.
Yeah. Cool. So, picture the scene, okay? So, you've got a white-hot shield right now in front of you. You then pull it aside and drive the sword up at the same time. You see this sword absorb the lightning, but once it's full, the lightning then pulses into your body, doing 2 points of damage every 3 seconds. So let's say, at first, you're paralyzed with the lightning. Your body's getting used to it. So you take 6 points of damage straight away. The thing is, this blue lightning is surging around you and it's almost charging you. The sword is almost helping you. It's like you and the sword are connected at this moment. Jackie Moon is looking over in awe at this as well.
Okay. So I'm going to draw my sword above my head and slash down, almost trying to send the thunderbolt back to him, essentially. So like shooting thunder out of my sword, interjecting his thunder. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay. Oh, that rolled around a lot. It's like the dice knew that was important. God, that went well for you. All right. So what happens is as you remove your sword from the lightning, you then take some lightning. So this will do 3 points of damage to you. As you throw lightning back, a beautiful, almost like fire red, deep red lightning goes back up. And then as it shoots back up, in the middle of the blue and the red lightning, almost forms like a purple orb of like cloud and thunder and lightning right in the middle of you and this large Vorteshk. Thank you for correcting me.
All right. Do if I move away, is that going to stop and it's going to come straight at me?
Here's to say.
Okay. Wondrous. I'm going to slowly make my way up the stairs while still concentrating my sword at the lightning.
Yeah. So you're. So as you start making your way up the stairs, you're not quite all the way at the top.
Have I passed Caetana?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, you have to walk all the way around to get to Caetana, yeah. You now can feel a little bit of the energy from the sword leaving it.
Okay.
You can also see the lightning elemental is charging up.
So he's not shooting anymore?
No, so Vorteshk is shooting. The lightning elemental that's 5 meters away from you is charging up. Just so you know, he threw 2 ones in a row, so he's been doing nothing this whole time.
Can I try and redirect the lightning at the lightning elemental?
Let's have a go. Let's have a go.
Just get rid of that little bitch.
So, your rage starts to subside a little bit now.
It's lost an hour.
It's not gone,
Okay.
but the power that's surging through you from the sword
okay.
is almost enlightening you. So rage isn't completely taking over you. You then pull the sword and aim it towards this elemental. It starts to grow with red lightning. What are you going to do at this point?
Keep going.
You got to keep going. This elemental grows and grows till it's almost the size of Vorteshk. And then suddenly, it explodes with lightning everywhere. Vorteshk is taking damage. You're also taking 9 points of damage since you moved the sword away from the lightning and from Vorteshk's lightning. Brianne and Jackie Moon are knocked about 8 meters back. Caetana body just rolls a couple of times, but you kind of hear some breath from her now. It's like she's come to a little bit. Maybe the lightning even revived her.
Well, that's what I was planning to do on the way up. Was
What was that?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
I was going to, with lightning in my hand, just give her a quick.
Yeah, give a bit of defibrillator type thing.
Yeah.
God, man, I'm struggling with that. Yep. Okay, so that is your current scene. Vortex lightning has stopped from taking the...
I want to sprint up to Caetana, give her a potion. Oh, she's breathing. Is she conscious or is she just still...
She's unconscious.
Oh, she's unconscious. Fuck it, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Sprint up to Caetana, grab her on the way round, and bring her up to Jackie Moon and Thingy, Brianne.
She is up there. She's just round the other side.
Yeah.
So you want to grab her and bring her round. Okay.
So we're all together.
Yeah, cool.
So any AoE attacks will work really well.
Okay.
There is an AoE attack immediately.
Yeah. So you make your way then to the top and you start to run round, but you are struck by Vorteshk's lightning again. You're at 3 points of damage. You can quick time react. This time your body's slightly more used to the lightning.
I'm going to put my sword in the way, try and grab a bit of lightning once more.
As you go to put your sword in the way, Vorteshk sees this coming and sends a pulse of lightning down doing 10 damage to you, making you drop the sword and fall to your knees.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Pick the sword back up.
Mm-hmm. That's the only play you've got?
No, pick the sword back up and put it into the lightning.
Put it into lightning, okay. Now, upon dropping the sword, you feel the rage pulse through again. And this allows you to break the paralysis of the lightning, bend down and grab the sword, and direct the lightning into the sword. Once again, this pauses the damage for a moment, but as the sword fully recharges, you take 3 points of damage.
As I feel the lightning flow into me, do I feel like I can control the lightning, or do I feel like it's just the sword that's going to control the lightning?
I think a good way of explaining it is the sword feels like an extra limb.
Okay.
So it's not you, per se, but that's not to say you don't know how to wield it.
Right, so here's what I want to do.
Let's hear it.
So I'm going to hold the sword in one hand, and then I'll feel the lightning come into my body, come around my body, and then I want to shoot out of my other hand the lightning back at Vorteshk. Or attempt it. I might just punch the air.
Yeah.
That's essentially what I'm going for.
Yeah. So that is almost essentially exactly what happens. And as it comes out of your hand, nothing happens.
It. Okay.
It was a lovely idea, though.
I thought, maybe I can now control lightning.
Yeah. No, sadly, the sword doesn't quite allow that. It's a damn good sword, but it doesn't make you lightning powerful.
Okay. How far is the elemental guy from me now? Because I'm up with Jackie Moon.
Yeah, he's still about 10 meters in the air, about 5 meters away from you.
Yeah.
So 12 meters, I don't know whatever that would be. Didn't do my Pythagoras theory today, so
Algebra, mate. Don't worry about it.
That's a different podcast. Come on.
I would like to shout at Brianne again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brianne and Jackie obviously are now about 10 meters away from you, from the blast. Brianne is lying on the ground, and you shout over to her. Just Brianne?
Yeah. Just trying to startle her awake or snap her out of whatever trance she seems to be in.
Yeah. So you shout, but it doesn't have any effect on her. However, the pulsing lightning you can almost see is what's affecting her. So, like, where you're connected to this lightning, it's kind of letting out, like, pulses of lightning, which is what's doing the damage to you. You can almost see that is having an effect on her.
I'm going to shout for Jackie, to me.
Yep, I'm going to say that's fine. You grab her attention.
Yeah, she come to me.
Yeah, I'm going to say she double takes Brianne.
Yeah.
And then makes away with her.
I'm going to hand her the revive scroll.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, apologies if this goes wrong. I'm going to direct all of the lightning at Brianne.
Right. How are you going to do that?
With the sword. Same way I did with the elemental.
Yeah.
Going to direct it straight down to Brianne to try and wake her up.
All right. So to give you an idea of how that's going to work, is you're going to be taking 3 points of damage every 3 seconds. The lightning's going to flow through you into the sword, which is then going to shoot out of Brianne.
Yeah.
Okay.
At Brianne, yeah.
That's what I said, yeah?
You said out of Brianne.
At Brianne.
Yeah.
Check that back. I think I said that. I said that.
If you did, this bit won't be in the podcast.
Yeah.
So. And I'm hoping Jackie knows why I gave her the scroll now. Like,
Jackie is kind of stood there, like, almost confused at what you're doing here. But then you turn and you start to point the sword at Brianne. She is writhing, but not making any noises. Just writhing. You take 15 damage with the time of this on you. Vorteshk stops. It's almost like he's realised what's going on. And then Brianne lays lifeless. Vorteshk, with great haste, moves over to where Brianne is. And he's now on the ground level.
she's lifeless, so she's dead.
She's just not moving right now, but that she's not possessed either.
Okay, but I've still got energy in my sword going into
You do,
her.
yeah.
Is it
No,
still
no,
going into-
your energy is stopped. You've got full energy in the sword, but you've now stopped. You can cast it if you want.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah. I wanna-
You're going to cast it at Brianne.
Brianne, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So as you cast it at Brianne, Vorteshk now gets in the way of it and he's taking the damage.
Okay. I wanna run at Vorteshk then as this is happening.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you start moving towards Vorteshk. Nice. How do you want to attack? Because I was going to make something up, but you can.
As I close the gap, like I want to kind of pull my sword back with it so I'm close, and then just hammer with my fist.
You can
my
go for a
rage
fist
fist.
shot.
A rage fist.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a little bit charged still. Maybe no.
With what?
Lightning. Maybe a little bit still charged. No. Still got a little bit of that left. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just smash me in the fucking face, mate.
Yeah. You charge straight towards Vorteshk. The lightning is striking him. Now, he's not too bothered by lightning. It's not doing copious damage, but hey, it's not tickling either. It's almost paralysed him, in fact. As you get about 3 meters away from him, you, with all your might, absorb as much of the energy from the sword as you can. In fact, you absorb all of it. It's too much for you to take, in fact. And you bring it all to your right hand. And you strike Vorteshk with a clasp of lightning. As it makes contact, just explodes on his face. With all of your rage striking through, you cast big damage to Vorteshk. And he is knocked back. And you're stood now with no rage and no charge on your sword.
Right. So I'm looking down at Brianne, and what am I seeing? What's the coup?
She's do a little perception check for you.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't go well for you.
You can't find Brianne. She's at your feet, but you're not looking directly down.
All I'm going to say is you can see she's breathing.
Okay. Can I get down closer to have a closer look?
Yeah.
Quickly. Let's not take time with this.
Yeah. So you drop to one knee, and you're now closer to her. What are you looking for?
Just to see, like, what do I see signs of life? Do I see any, like,
as you drop down
odd?
closer to her? That's fair enough. Yeah. It's not like she looks like she's been tortured, but she looks kind of roughed up a little bit. Okay. She's got like dark marks on her, stuff like that. But she's breathing. No obvious traumatic signs of damage or anything like that.
So Jackie this whole time has just been like trying to slap her, like shaking her and stuff, like quite gentle with her. I look back at Jackie. I'm like, and just slap her in the face to wake her up. Like,
I'm going to let you know that doesn't work.
Damn it! Okay. So
and at this point, Jackie runs over and kind of like with the bottom of her foot pushes you off of Brianne.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, that's try it. Whether she was just being too gentle.
Yeah. Jackie doesn't really say anything.
Yeah.
But she's just like, bugger off. Yeah.
I'm like, fair.
Yeah.
Get her away from here.
So Jackie looks at you and then looks at Caetana and looks back at you.
She's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's breathing.
Okay, so she then just tosses you the scroll back.
Wait.
Oh.
I hand her the place-to-place scroll.
Oh.
Don't know how this works, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe get out of here.
Okay. She's going to use it right now.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm going to read a scroll. That's exciting.
Let's see if this does what we want it to. I just imagine she's an adventurer. She knows the rules of scrolls, right?
She knows the rules of scrolls. She's
fine,
ahead of you, mate.
Yeah.
I've tried to tear the wax on this one just for the bants.
So yeah, it don't work.
Yeah, it was quite difficult. Place to place. Across dimensions, I wish to roam. With the power to teleport, I now intone. With energies aligned and focused, bright. Transport me swiftly beyond space and sight. And then in front of her, a large glowing circle appears. She peeks her head into it, throws Brianne into it, and then it closes. She looks at you and goes, "She's safe." And she pulls out her axe.
Excellent news. Sorry about slapping her. I had to try it.
She goes, "You fucking oaf."
Right. Jackie, go and see to Caetana.
Cool. So, as this has all been going on, Vorteshk is up. He looks around and he cannot see Brianne. And he is livid, fuming. Right. He then starts throwing lightning everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's just hitting anything and everything. Right. Here's how I want to do this. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
That's you. Pick a number between 1, 2, and 4.
4.
That's Vorteshk. 1 or 2?
2.
That's Jackie. And 1 will be Caetana. Jackie takes some damage from a bolt of lightning that hits her while she's making her way to Caetana. So she stumbles and she doesn't make it this round.
Mm-hmm. All right. Whip out the sword again. I can't remember if I put it away, but I'm going to have the sword in my hand.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea.
And I'm going to approach Vorteshk like a wild man.
Yeah.
He wants to go mental. We can all go fucking mental, mate.
Oh, yeah. So you've got the sword out and you're heading towards Vorteshk. His muscles are just pulsing right now. And he looks down at you and he goes, "Infidel!" And he throws lightning at you. This time you're unable to get the sword up in time. And some of the lightning that's flying off him also catches you, doing 7 points of damage total to you. And you're also knocked back.
All right. I stumble back a bit. Mm-hmm. Look up at him. Smoke billowing out of me where I've been electrocuted. And I sprint. Like eyes have gone red. Mm-hmm. I am seeing nothing but death. And I am on him.
Okay. Jackie has made her way to Caetana. She just picks up the other axe and she hurls herself back into the fray. You, eyes red, steam train heading towards Vorteshk. Vorteshk suddenly grows a pair of legs instead of the whirlwind beneath him. Stands. His eyes go dark blue. And he heads towards you like a freight train. You collide, and a purple pulse bellows throughout the room. You are knocked unconscious. Laying on your back, you then open your eyes. What do you want to do?
Look around.
Yeah.
I'm going to immediately stand up.
Yeah, you're just going to shake it off and stand up. As you stand up, you notice you are unarmed and there is just smoke everywhere. Like, it's almost difficult to see. What do you want to do?
I feel like I haven't got a lot of options here. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm just in a smoky room. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to put my fists up. I'm completely unarmed. Everything's gone.
No. Only your swords. Anything you had in your hand was knocked out when you became unconscious. Right. So you're still fine.
Fists up.
Yep.
I want to call out for Jackie. Do I feel like I'm in the same place, or is it like a...
Yeah, you feel like it. But I think a better explanation was the contact was so great in this collision, it's almost set ablaze to the place, and there's just smoke without fire.
Okay, got you. Right. I thought I was in just like a smoky... Singer in a smoky...
No. Not, sadly, that wasn't where you were.
Just like, what's going on?
There was no
like
smell of wine or cheap perfume.
Yeah, just naked in a room.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Nope.
All right, I'm going to ready up and then call for Jackie.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I just want to know what's gone on.
Yeah.
I've just been KO'd, so what's going
on? As you call for Jackie, it's the strangest thing, but you see black flame being thrown almost from one side. And then Jackie appears next to you, battered. Absolutely blood all over her, battered. She looks at you, she winks, and she points. And getting up in the distance is Vorteshk.
Did he just decimate me?
Well, he's getting up as well.
So why is she battered?
Probably the impact of you two running into each other.
Do I feel like Vorteshk has been knocked out too?
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm on my feet already.
You are,
so he doesn't know I've been knocked out as well. I'm going to sprint at him like it didn't even faze me.
Yeah.
Like he's like, shit. Like the fuck is going on here?
God, that's gone so badly. Right, not for you. Not for you.
Oh.
He quickly regenerates his lightning. So it's sparking everywhere again. And you're charging towards him through the smoke. He can kind of hear you coming because of obviously. And Jackie Moon is following up behind you. As he's releasing these sparks, one of them hits himself, knocking him aside almost. So that when you come in, you hit him with a hard clothesline. And he just does a complete backflip and lands to where Jackie strikes him with both axes, but he just rolls out of the way.
So he's on the floor.
He's now rolled on the floor, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to grab the back of his head. So I imagine he's on his front now, no? Or...
Well, he's just rolled away.
Right, okay.
I don't know if you're close enough, per se, to grab his head. You'd have to approach him.
Okay, sprint back. Like turn instantly back. And essentially I want to hold him to the floor. Like pressing his face into the mud or the dirt or the ground, whatever the fuck
The
is.
wood, you know.
Wood, yeah. Whatever we're on.
Yeah, whatever we're on. So as you grab Vorteshk kind of pushes himself off of the ground, and you notice that he is probably just as strong as you are. So you're unable to hold him. So he turns and he grabs your wrists, but then with the other hand, you grab his wrist. So you're kind of in a locked duel.
I would like to.
Go on, tell me what you'd like to do, and I'll tell you what's something else that's occurring.
Trying to figure out how to describe it. So I want to kind of twist, but like pick him up with it, but then also on the way back round, bringing his face down. So I'm slamming. Essentially, I want to pick him up and throw him and slam his face back into the ground.
Okay. So as you do that, as he goes into the air, he transforms himself into a black cloud type being again and lifts you about 10 feet into the air before letting go. You hit the ground and you have 5 points of damage done to yourself.
Great. Back here again. My sword's not charged either, is it? Has it been long enough with air? No.
Nah.
Not really. Right, I'm going to knock back another potion.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know what this geezer can do. This is my issue, so I don't really want to... right, I'll bang another potion.
Your favourite?
Easy. This is what gives me this voice.
Yeah.
It's all like this normally.
Yeah. Like me.
Jesus.
So you've got to hurt yourself. Before anyone else does, hurt yourself.
Right. Where's Jackie?
Jackie's right with you.
All right. Can I ask her to make some black flame?
Yeah. Where?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Or can you shoot it? Or can you just make it?
Just fucking try.
Go for it.
Cool. So she was like, she looks at you, she's like, this is gonna hurt, put your hands out.
I put my hands out.
And she does it straight over your hands, and you are now holding black flame.
Excellent. I was gonna, if she couldn't shoot, I was gonna grab it and throw it. So
Yeah.
that's gone well.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I eat it. No.
Wow.
You die instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to launch it at the Vorteshk. The Vorteshk.
Yeah. I want you to know that this will do 10 points of damage to you.
Cool.
Black Flame is savage.
Yeah, that's fine.
However, you feel a little bit of rage pour into your gloves as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that surges through you. And as this flame hits Vorteshk, he immediately falls to the ground, back in his humanoid form, writhing on the ground, covered in black flame.
Again.
So she then slices it again into your hands.
And then I'm going to throw it towards him again.
You know what's going to happen as well, don't you? You're going to take 10 points of damage.
Hold on.
Oh, I've rolled it.
keep the rolls, but
Okay.
this can count for this action rather than the throw.
Let's hear it.
So what I want to do, he's fallen to the ground. Is he near me?
No.
Where is he?
8 meters away.
Cool. I want to jump. Imagine like a Hulk smash, double fisted, but I'm holding the black flame and just smash it onto him.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Like that.
I think when you picture of holding black flame, flame is just on your hands. You don't even need to hold it. So it still works what you're doing, but just so you know, you don't have to hold it. So you charge and you successfully jump. And as the black flame collides with him, I'm going to say this does 12 points of damage to you just because you've had to hold on to it for a bit longer.
Cool.
And then you smash it into his chest, hitting him hard enough that he breaks through the wood and goes down 1 story.
Following him down.
Yep, we're coming on down. Cool. You jump down, but 1 story down there is no light.
Mm-hmm.
And his body is not where you thought it would be. As he's hit the ground, he's moved, and it's pitch black in there. Right. So you can't quite see where he is.
Okay, got you.
What do you want to do?
Hold on. Let me check me gear. Do I have anything?
Yeah, check the gear.
I pull out the eyes of Sonic and Ark.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Could really use a bit of light, pal. Could do with some light here. The light.
Time stops.
Excellent news. First time I'm happy to see him.
Yeah. The stones come out of your hand and a robe appears. Sonic Kanaga stood before you. You cannot speak. You hear a slightly lower tone to Sonic this time. Gazzamatraz, once more, I entrust the fate of the world to you. And an orb appears, and he pushes it towards you. This orb will follow you till it is no longer required. Be good, be brave, and fight for justice. And I will be here to guide you. And then the robe disappears, and the 2 stones float back into your satchel or your pocket. Where'd you keep them?
I mean, I don't know if I have pockets.
You got pockets, mate.
Back to where they belong.
Yeah, they float upon your person. And time continues.
All right. I'm going to take Sonic Kanaga's eyes out again. I'm just going to hold one in each hand like this. Right, let's do this. I'm going to run wherever I see this geezer and just fucking hammer at him.
Oh, wow. All right. Cool. The orb adds just enough light that you can just see this body almost like scarpering away from you.
He's not scarpering anywhere, sunshine.
Okay. You hurl yourself towards him. He creates like a thunder shield, and you start hammering away on this shield. But you can't quite break through it. He doesn't look comfortable under it, like he's having to form it. What do you want to do now?
I feel like I'm feeling a vibe with electricity right now. Like we're pals. So I'm just going to put my hands onto the shield and like see if I can try and push through it, essentially.
Okay.
So rather than hammering at it, I just want to push through.
Yeah.
Does 20 points of damage.
So as you press your hands on it, that purple glow appears again. But without the limb of your sword being a part of you, you struggle to wield the lightning. And it's just the rage that's helping you receive no damage from the lightning of this shield. But you can't push back against it.
Okay. What's he doing underneath the shield at the moment?
Right now he's just holding it. With one hand, he's just got the shield.
Okay. Jackie, my sword. And I'm going to continually hammer at the shield.
Okay. Okay. So Jackie fetches the sword. She jumps down the hole. But as she jumps down the hole, Vorteshk lets out this shield as a pulse. And it does 10 damage to you and pushes you far back. He then sets up another shield. But Jackie passes you the sword. Let's hear it.
I'm going to go for the shield with the sword. Try and absorb it.
Okay.
I'll just dig the sword through into him.
Okay. So you take about 5 steps forward, slowly. And there are bits of lightning off of this shield. You can see Vorteshk has given it everything and it's striking you. And you take 4 points of damage, but you just continue to move through it. You then pick up into a pace and a sprint, and you drive the sword straight through the shield, and it just goes straight into the chest of Vorteshk. And he lies back with the sword sticking out of his chest, barely breathing.
Okay. I'm going to go over. I'm going to have my hand on the hilt of the sword. I suppose I already do, don't I? Have my hand on the hilt of the sword. What did you want with Brianne?
She is the key.
To what?
To power. And suddenly you see blue, fizzled electricity just sparkle away from him. And he dies.
Damn it. Have a look at Jackie Moon. Any ideas, mate?
So Jackie Moon, she just sits down where she is. Like she's knackered. She puts the axes on her lap and she goes, that black flame, that's exhausting. She goes, but I don't know anything about Brianne being a key. I don't know what power, but all I know is she's special. I don't know what for yet.
It gives us no extra information. And with that, I wander over, pat her on the back. No time to rest.
She just puts her hand up for a hand up.
I'll give her a hand up.
Yeah, okay.
And then I pull her close, like look her in the eye, as if there's a moment. But I'll just take my axes back and put them on my back. Don't touch these again.
She goes, yeah, fair enough.
And I suppose we walk over to Kaitana. What's going on with her?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a wander over to Kaitana. While I'm walking around, I just want to check out my surroundings. Is there anything of interest that might be around? Or
the orb moves over to a bookcase. But you can deal with Kaitana first. There's no rush now. Kaitana is just... she's in a bad way.
Yeah.
She, essentially, those 6 gremlins, she's not built to fight, stone and stuff like that. So they kind of tore her apart a little bit. She's quite bloodied and battered. Her armor's pretty ripped up and that. But, there's a cleric outside, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Jackie, take her to Prior.
Jackie puts Kaitana on her shoulder and she goes, "That's just where I was heading."
Good stuff.
And she looks over at the orb and she goes, She goes downstairs.
That's weird.
She's a curious soul, isn't she?
I head over to the orb.
The orb then shatters.
Oh, good. No, I can't see anything again.
No, it's light up here. You're out of that hole.
Okay.
Yeah, you're out of that little hole in the ground and you're now up in the light
Okay,
again.
thank God for that. I was
Yeah,
going to say, okay, the orb shatters, and now you can't see what you're looking at.
Just like your dreams. The orb shatters. And there's a bookshelf, a bookcase, in front of you. Probably 80 books on it. There are 5 books that take your fancy. One is red, one is green, one is gold, one is white, and one is blue. Which one would you like to take?
All of them. I can carry 5 books.
Which one will you grab first?
Go for the colours again.
In order from left to right, across the bookshelf. So you've got red, green, gold, white, blue.
Gold.
Gold. You grab the gold book. And as you do this, the bookshelf disintegrates. And you have now got the golden book. Do you wish to read it now, or?
Yeah. And the other books all disintegrate
They've all gone.
Fuck. Right, okay.
You open this book, and it says, artifacts and how to use them. Would you like to keep flicking through? So the first one is the shield, which you know how to use. But basically it tells you about absorbing health, and for every health that it gets, for 5 health, you get to take. When it is hungry, not only does it seek death, it will take life from you if it has to. The shield also, not only is it indestructible, but it can be moulded for use. So maybe think about that at times as well. The next one is the sword. Now, the sword is able to wield flame. It is able to control flame. And it is also able to increase your attack. Next is the goblet. The goblet will give you just complete power. Power beyond use. It will make you incredibly strong. It will make you fast, dexterous. It will just blind you to all sense, however. The next bit is a page that you don't quite recognise. And there's a necklace with a locket. And on there it says, the quality of this is unknown, for nobody has ever found the key.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll take that with me.
Yeah, cool.
And there's no other books there or anything there? Or...
You can have a look around. You might find... There's a lot of gold up there. Oh, Christ. Let's find 3 gold, which you can have there. Look at that. 3 for you.
Thanks, pal.
I'm going to say you find a potion up there as well. I'll give you a potion.
Yeah.
But other than that, nothing really. There's a lot of like magical crap that you've got no idea about.
Yeah.
A couple of robes, bits like that. A couple of old spices and things. But
I'm going to take the fanciest looking of robes. Something that looks real fancy.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
There's a fucking nice
Yeah.
dark blue, but like velvet with like silk blue, lighter blue running through it. Got like a gold trim around the waist. It doesn't fit you, but you try it on.
No, I don't want to try it on.
You don't even want to try it on?
No, I just want to take it with me.
Oh, yeah, you just pick it up and take it with you then.
Excellent. All right, if I've looked around everywhere and done the old exploring sitch, I'm going to head out. Mm-hmm. And who do I see when I'm outside?
All of them. 2 scouts. Katana.
Prior. Here you go, mate. And throw him the blue robe.
Oh, yeah. He tries it on. It's like he's got his dad's suit on.
Yeah.
But he goes, nice.
You look beautiful.
He goes, oh, yeah, shucks. Prior, by the way, is currently at work.
Yeah, I can imagine.
He's got some pretty battered people down there. But Brianne's not down there.
No. Well, I mean, I imagine Jackie Moon would have gone with her if she had just been outside the tree. So she's got to be in some safe space they've got. What's Jackie doing at the moment?
She's getting healed up.
Okay. I'm going to take a night's rest where we are.
Sounds good to me.
I'm going to let Prior know that I'd like to speak with him when he's free.
Yep. Okay. What health are you currently on?
Great question. 60.
60. I'm going to put you back up to 100. That's including the shield.
Okay.
And then in the middle of the night, you can feel like something on your face. And it's Priya poking you with a stick. He goes, I'm free.
Why are you so weird? Let's sit up. Prior, you knew what the shield did when we were fighting those elementals more than I did. How did you know how it worked?
Way back in school, well, our knowledge is health. Nothing signifies health more than that shield. I feel I've exhausted every textbook I can trying to know more about that shield.
Okay. Do you know, is there anything else I should know?
I don't know what you don't know.
Everything.
I mean, it'll take life. It'll take yours. It can heal you from all the life that you've taken. It's moldable.
When you say moldable, what do you mean?
Come with me. And you head outside. And he said, see, you've got a round shield, kind of good size. And he goes, give some life to it and think of a shape.
All right. Think of a shape of an axe.
Shape of an axe. Cool, yeah. I mean, that's pretty true to self. You leak about 8 health into this shield. And suddenly, you've got an axe-shaped shield.
Intriguing. All right. Cool.
That's. Hey, I say that's all, but I mean that's a lot for a weapon. That's.
Oh, right. As in, right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm also going to show him the book, the gold book.
He takes the book and he kind of looks over and he goes, "Wow, this is a rare book." He opens it, reads through it, and he goes, "Ah, damn it! That amulet. Do you know much about it?"
No.
He closes the book and he goes, "Legend has it that you can control all 3 artifacts if you have that amulet. Never been proven. No one's ever seen it. he throws the book.
Go and get that.
And he goes and gets it.
Thank you. Just put it in there. My bag. You never heard of where it could be?
No one has ever heard of where it can be. He slaps you in the face and heals you 8 points of damage.
Slap him on the back. Maybe a little bit too hard,
Yeah.
but like friendly.
Yeah. And he goes, I don't appreciate that.
Get some sleep. Big journey tomorrow.
So while you're awake and you're outside, you do notice, though, that one of the scouts is awake, watching. That's all.
No, I'm going to go over to him.
Yeah.
See anything you like?
He goes, oh, I just checking we're all safe for the night. That's all.
We are.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Sleep now.
I can't.
You can't.
No.
Why?
It is my orders that only one scout shall sleep at any time.
Fair. You're all going to be tired.
We scouts don't sleep much.
Yeah, just rest then. Is Jackie awake? She's asleep.
She's asleep, but
Yeah, I'll let her sleep.
Cool.
She's been through a lot.
she has. I also want to say as well that Kaitana and Jackie collected their weapons from the base floor when they came out. Just the obvious shit, you know.
All right, I'm going to go and weirdly stand in the corner of Jackie's room and wait for her to wake up.
Okay.
Just staring at her. Not going to make any noise.
So you just walk into a tent.
Yeah,
And
just
just
going to
kinda-
stand there weirdly, staring.
Jackie goes, why are you so weird?
Oh, hi there. I didn't want to wake you.
She's like, I can't sleep.
Where's Brianne?
That's why I can't sleep.
Shall we get her?
We're a little too far to get Brianne. But we could send a scout.
To get Brianne?
I mean,
Where is she?
she's basically back at my place, which is 5 days ride. I'm not sure how we'd get her with any haste, but it's the only safe place I could think of.
What's annoying here is that we don't have Asfoot.
We don't.
Okay. Where is your place?
It's just outside of Habana town.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll get a scout to leave.
No, we can't get a scout to leave. They can't know about Brianne. What other scrolls do you have?
Revive.
We could send Kaitana.
Can do. Did she not travel the same speed as you?
Although, yes, I just feel, without being rude, I'm more handy to you in this situation than I am a messenger or a collector.
Bit cocky, aren't you?
Bit stronger, aren't I?
I've already got strength.
Still needed me, but okay.
You did a lot. All right, we'll send Kaitana then.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't we head to Riking, where there's horseback, collect a horse, and send Kaitana from there?
Could do.
Yeah. Do you want to send her from here on foot?
Yeah, I was going to send her on foot from here and tell her to meet us at the pass, the mountain pass. Because we're a few days away from the mountain pass now anyway.
Yeah,
aren't we?
exactly.
So,
Yep. Jackie nods. I think that's a good plan.
right, I'm going to go, obviously, just inform Kaitana.
Yeah.
Go get to Brianne's house. She'll give you the address. Grab Brianne. Meet us back at the mountain pass. Do not tell anyone anything.
Caetana, thank you for saving me.
No problem.
She makes off right now. Obviously, she sees Jackie first, and she makes off straight away. So,
All right. And then we're going to rest up for the rest of the night and then head to the mountain pass.
very nice. As you're making your way to the mountain pass, you hear a loud rumble deep in the mountain pass. Almost like an earthquake. Stones falling, the works.
I mean, am I at the mountain pass now?
Yeah.
And then I've heard the rumble inside. Okay.
And we'll end the episode there.
Just wondering whether to run in or not.
Yeah, no. I won't give you the choice, mate.
Oh, goodness me.
What did you think of... I forgot his name already. Vorteshk.
Vorteshk.
I've got...
Yeah, a bit weird. A bit random.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck was that guy?
Yeah.
Just someone who wanted Brianne.
Yeah. He did.
The key to power, from what I've heard. What were the other books?
They might appear later.
Ah!
So...
I see. When you said the colours, I immediately looked back at the colours of the Scouts to see if it was any correlation. It was not.
No. The colour of the Scout. Oh, those Scouts. Yeah.
Because all the Scouts are different colours, which I get either. So I was like, oh, the books mean something?
Nah, they're not Scout related. They're you related, so...
So I was like, nah, Sonny Canarg is gold, so...
That's a nice way of looking at it. Yeah. It was gold for artifacts is what the gold is for, yeah. Their colours do signify something about them. But...
Intriguing. What would they be?
What would they be?
Green, you're more in touch with nature.
For anyone not on visuals
Explain nothing.
Yeah. We're not going to tell you what happened there.
Yeah.
You just have to imagine.
You have to imagine what happened.
Yeah. But if I tell you there was fucking good eye contact, you can work it out from there.
All right. Oh, that was good.
That was good.
You know, up and down the floors, up and down, up and down.
I know. I didn't know if you were ever going to make it up there, honestly.
Mate, to be honest, when I fell that second time, I was like, Jesus Christ.
I nearly made you fall all the way to the bottom.
Oh, mate, I'd have just been like, I'd just walk out.
Yeah. Say prayer and you go, fucking, I ain't dealing with that.
Mate, let me borrow your goat real quick. Let's do this.
Oh, no one's... We'll have to... I want everyone to name the goat. So if you're watching, please, and you're this far in, name the goat.
Yeah.
You're probably not watching now.
Put it in the comments.
But we'll do an Instagram story on it as well to name the goat. But prize goat.
We need a name for prize goat.
Yes, please.
The most inventive name possible.
Not just goat and goat face.
Although that wins.
If it wins, it wins.
How are we going to make it win? The most liked name.
No, I think we'll just get suggestions and we'll pick.
Yeah. Well, say we. Ryan will pick.
I'll pick it, yeah.
I'll make a suggestion and Ryan will go.
No, we're not doing that, no. But yeah, I think it would be really important this time if we blew the candles out as well.
Yeah.
Magic them out.
Magic, yeah.
So.
Guys, it's been emotional. Like, follow, subscribe, do all the good stuff. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, love you lots.
Much love.